Ladies and gentlemen, the beat goes on.
Turn it up.
What you're about to hear may cause your speakers to explode.
Grant's Rock Warehouse is keeping it real in the feed.
Get ready in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
My goodness, 29 people watching this? For goodness sakes. Hey, everybody. Hey, we are live. I just wanted to give a quick update. Well, we are doing the listening party at 8 o'clock. We are doing that, 1972. But for now, I just wanted to give a brief introduction that the Patreon is up and running. The link is down below. We have different levels. Now, I know I've been talking about this for a while. I've been going, it's coming, it's coming. People have been asking about it. You know, I'm a little bit indifferent about the whole thing. But again, then it's nice to have people contribute. And I feel like it's part of the community. And so we're doing, it's up there. So anyway, the link is down below. So I was going to go through maybe a couple of the tiers with you just to give you an update of what is happening. So we've got 3 tiers. You've got the warehouse associate, you've got the warehouse foreman, and you've got the warehouse VIP or the VP, however you want to look at it. So the associate's just like $5 a month. So what if you join that? I even feel weird about even talking about it right here. It just seems weird, but whatever. Anyway, so Carol and I were working on this. So what you get with the associate, you get, you're part of the Friday night chat. Now, if you've been watching the channel, every now and then we do Friday night chats. So I'm taking the Friday night chat and putting it over on Patreon because think about it. There's a lot of people that probably want to contribute to that, but they don't necessarily want to come on camera or do anything like that. So we're going to yank that out. We're going to throw it over to Patreon and do it there. Now, when you have a Patreon account, you also have the access to a Discord access, which is like a chat type of thing with that software Discord, if you know anything about it. So the Contrarians, we have something like that over there. I'm not sure if that many people utilize it. I think people really utilized it much more when it was new. But anyway, we still have access to that. And you also get reserved parking privileges if you're an associate. Now, you might be going, reserved parking privileges? Yeah, that doesn't mean jack. That doesn't mean anything. Really, if you're a warehouse associate, you're just helping me out. That's all you're doing. Now, you start getting more features, though. God, this just feels so odd talking about it. Anyway, warehouse foreman, $10 a month. So if you're promoted the foreman, well, now you're kind of running you're running the boat. You've moved up from the loading dock, so to speak. So anyway, with this, you have power. You have exclusive voting power on every poll, set list, deep dive thing. Your vote actually decides on what vinyl gets pulled from the crates and what bands get the full life treatment, so to speak. Anyway, if we do song requests like we're doing the 1972 show, well, yeah, you get some dibs on that. You get a little bit more to it. The other thing is that, you know, that's all fine and dandy, but merch, this is what I like. We're going to do a brand new custom. This just sounds so goofy, but we're going to talk about it anyway. There's going to be merch within the warehouse that's only available via the Patreon account. So, there's going to be like, you can choose either a t-shirt or a hoodie, but we're going to give you a free shirt every year. It's going to be fresh artwork. You pick the color and the style, and then I'll just make sure it happens. And of course, you do get keys to the employee lounge, which doesn't mean anything as well. Anyway, so we will do like a member shout out. You have access to the chat that's here. Your name will appear on the ending credits, of course. And you do have voting privileges. Now, the VIP, if you're a VIP, which we've had some people already join that, and again, I've said this before, but it is odd for me to even talk about it. This is where you have all the, you are in the big leagues right here. You're part of the elite crew. So we're going to do merch. Okay, after 3 years, I'm planning on sending you a t-shirt, a special t-shirt that only you get within the Patreon crew. You get patches, prints. I'm working on doing a goblet. Now, if you've seen me with this damn peace goblet all the time, well, we're going to do a special Grants Rock Warehouse peace goblet with... It's got the dove, it's got the love, it's got the damn Grants Rock Warehouse logo on it, and that'll be part of the VIP thing. But anyway, if you join the VP area and you've joined for 3 months, we will give you a custom t-shirt or a hoodie. That gives you, bragging power, so to speak. There's also DC Toontime exclusives. Now, DC has given me some promo material that he has had in his archives that we will give out. It'll be like it's like the, shall we say, the Tupperware lady where we go out or the Avon person where we give like a little goodie package to, something like that. Now, the other thing is with the VP package is that artist promo giveaways. Now, when I do all these interviews, I'm going to also reach out and you can ask questions for these people. Now, a lot of these people that we've talked to, other than Grant Parker, who is pretty big, a lot of these bands or artists really aren't like superstar material, but man, if you know anything about the Warehouse, we're trying to give those other bands and artists that maybe aren't so prominent some love. So anyway, what we will do is I'm going to work with these artists. I'm going to get promo materials. So if you are a part of the VIP experience, you will get first dibs on promo stuff, swag, all that. And I did give some of that away before, but we are going to dive into it even more. And of course, this stuff is always going to change. I'm just starting this out. I just want to make sure that the experience for you, if you're going to contribute to the channel and support it, I just want it to be worthy, something that it's just not run of the mill. That's all. And like I said, I feel really bizarre talking about all this stuff, but based on how things work, things are expensive, So, anyway, does that, I'm just going to leave it there. I don't know if we have any. Oh, here we have comments. Holy crap. People are talking. I shouldn't have even. Vicky says hello. Bobo, Kathy, Christian, Jay. I mean, does anybody have any questions? And the thing is, when you're part of the community in the Patreon, I want to keep it interactive. I want anybody who's part of it, I want to hear from you, and you have a full voice in this. Because the way the whole Warehouse has been running, yeah, it's my channel for God's sakes, but it's kind of like a community that we've contributed here. So we're all in this together. So that's the way I really look at it. Because I would not be doing this if it wasn't for everybody else here. Yeah, and I do want to mention this. Kathy's a warehouse foreman. Look at her. I'm just tickled. Ashley, though, who really is he's all about the way he looks in front of others. He's a VIP, of course. Christian is security. He's a bouncer. That's fine. Hey, and DC, yes, don't forget about the Grants Rock Warehouse thongs, of course. Ashley has power. House hoodie, yes. So, The other thing is that the thing that I'm really excited about, and I've talked about it before we talk about Pete Pardo a bit, is that the damn goblet. Because I love those peace goblets. And, I always have those. And, those were something that you could get back in the late 60s, early 70s at like a state fair or something. You would go and, do some kind of, I don't know, throw a ball in through a hole and win something. But those were available for state fairs. So what we're going to do here in the warehouse, and I haven't got it totally done yet, but we're going to do a reproduction of those peace goblets. I swear to God, I've got to do it. So it'll have like the dove, it'll say love or peace, but they'll have the Grants Rock Warehouse logo on it. So that is coming. It's not all about just merchandise and stuff. I just want to create like a place we can all hang out. Now, the other thing that I'm throwing up, the thing that we do on the Contrarians that's really good is that we also do rock trivia. Now, I was thinking, man, that would be good to have over here in the warehouse too. We can do something like that. It's just a matter of coming up with a way to do it. But we might do that. It's fluid. The whole thing with the warehouse experience on Patreon is very fluid. So we do want to hear from you in the chat or anybody who has joined Patreon. I will listen. So anyway, the link is down below. Go ahead and, what time is it? 7:43? All right. The link is down below. If you feel like contributing to the channel, it's up to you. The channel will go on. I'm not going to do anything. But the thing is, with the stuff that I'm talking about, I'm not picking it's not fruit that's hanging low here. We're talking weird bands. We're talking about bands from back in the day that never made anything. And it's really about talking bands that no one talks about. So if you like that, if you like the listening parties, if you like Angie Moon coming on and talking about in the Acid Warehouse, and then we have Crimes of the Century, that's a new show. We've got constant new content. Anyway, I'm never going to mention this anymore because I feel like I'm selling something, and I'm really not trying to. I'm just letting you know if you like the content here, you want to become part of it, this is your chance. But anyway, because think about it. What I'm talking about here in the warehouse, this is never going to go global or big. We're like a niche thing. People, everybody that tunes in, we're a niche group. We're not talking Iron Maiden. We're not talking Judas Priest. We're talking Left End. We're talking Blue Ash. We're talking, just fill in the blank. You know what I'm saying. Anyway, kids, I'm going to sign off. You've got your assignment if you want to join. If you know, it doesn't matter. I'm still doing it. This just offsets the costs for me doing what I'm doing because obviously I'm anal. I got to have the graphics. I've got to do all of this. We only go live on this damn channel except for interviews. So anyway, you got the information. If you feel like supporting, I appreciate it. But anybody who does join, it's a secret club. Anyway, cool. So give me 15 minutes. We will start 1972, and it's all requests. All requests. Now, I have mentioned this before. This is like episode 5 and 6. We still have more tracks we have yet to get to. Now, this for 1972, this is pretty eclectic. So you're going to dig it. Also, on the Facebook page, I just need to say this this is a serious subject. Now, I've talked about this before. You know how much of an influence Pete Pardo was. I used to watch, well, I still do, Martin and Pete on Sea of Tranquility. All right. Back in the day, I was always, I still am a big admirer. But what Pete Pardo brought with Sea of Tranquility, I was totally drawn to. Now, Pete Pardo is having a health situation. It's even hard for me to talk about it. Brain cancer. So he's had surgery. He's in treatment. There is a GoFundMe. I put it up on my Facebook page and on the Grants Rock Warehouse page. And did I place it in the chat for subscribers? I can't remember, but I will do that. I would not be doing this if it wasn't for Pete Pardo. Yeah, sure, I'm on the Contrarians and Martin and everything, but it all started with Sea of Tranquility. And I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for him. And Pete needs our help during this moment of this health crisis. And we never know. We are walking around on the earth, ladies and gentlemen, and you never know when something's going to hit. Like, I have to go to my doctor's appointment here in a month for a checkup, and I keep thinking in my monkey brain, gee, is this the time that something's going to hit me? And, you just never know. Anyway, Pete needs help. If you can reach out and donate to his GoFundMe page, because his family has to deal with this. I mean, this is a terrible detriment to them. So I don't ask for money. Look, this just seems like a plea, this whole damn show that I'm doing right now. I don't want it to come off that way. But I love Pete Pardo. I love Martin Popoff. I love the Contrarians. I love this whole community. If you can maybe check out the link, help Pete out, because God, I don't know what's going to happen. We don't know what's going to happen, but he needs all the support that we can. Anyway, kids, I've yapped enough. And if you watch these shows on Sea of Tranquility, I yap a lot. Anyway, we're going to do 1972 here in 10 minutes. Please subscribe to the Warehouse if you have not. Give Pete Pardo some love. We will be back shortly, and it's all about the music, and it's all about turning you on to stuff that maybe you have not heard. All right, here, kids, we will see you. Keep it clean, Rap the Rascal, and for goodness sakes, buckle up.